to get your brains thinking. So what exactly is Bacalhau? How does the tech stack work? I'm not going to linger on this too long. I know you're here to see how to AI generate an NFT. I'm going to get to that, I promise. But firstly, just how does Bacalhau work? So it was originally conceived to bring these useful compute resources and to data stored on the ipfs and filecoin network. So again, we really wanted to make sure we were bringing the same benefits of open collaboration on data sets to generic compute tasks and really aiming to help democratize the future of data processing there. If you want to dig deep on this, I recommend this video by our lead, David Aronchik, if you want to hear more. He was also a founding member of Kubernetes, so he's dealt with containerization before. He understands how these data systems work. So Bacalhau is a peer-to-peer network of nodes that enables users to run Docker containers or WebAssembly images or as tasks against data that is stored in ipfs. And this provides that platform for public and transparent and optionally verifiable computation as well, which is known as compute over data, COD, which, fun fact, is COD, COD. This is a fun fact. This is where Bacalhau's name comes from. Bacalhau is Portuguese for cod. So there you go. That's how it gets its name. Anyway, each node of the Bacalhau network has a requester and a compute component. And to interact with the cluster, the Bacalhau CLI request, or in my example, a HTTP request, sent to a node in the cluster. This is, via JSON or HTTP. Then broadcast these messages over the transport layer to other nodes in the cluster. So all other nodes in the network are connected to the transport layer and have a shared view of the world. So this means that when a job is submitted, if I can get my words out today, to Bacalhau, it is forwarded to a Bacalhau cluster node, which acts as the requester node. So the requester node broadcasts the job to all the other nodes in the peer-to-peer network who can bid on the job, creating a job deal market. So these are some similar systems to what you might see in ipfs or filecoin already as well. So depending on the flags given to this requester node, these can include things like concurrency or confidence, minimum bids before acceptance, reputation, locality, lots and lots more, even ipfs CIDs. Depending on these flags, the requester node accepts one or more matching job bids, and the accepted bids are then executed by the relevant compute nodes using the storage providers that executor node has mapped in, for example, the Docker executor and ipfs storage volumes. So it's a really flexible way of doing compute over data. So once the job is complete, a verification will be generated, which, if accepted, leads to the raw results folder being published to the compute node. So our default compute node at the moment is estuary.tech, for those of you that may be familiar with that as well. So there's a lot more flexibility to this process, but the main thing to understand is that Bacalhau gives you the ability to execute a job where the data is already hosted across a decentralized network of servers that store data, enabling you to kind of save time, save money and operational overheads, because trying to run like a GPU processor, for example, in the cloud can get quite costly as well as annoying to set up. And it allows for referenceable and reproducible jobs that are easy to manage and maintain.